Hey folks, welcome to the October edition of Masiello Insider. Hope everyone's having a great early fall. Weather's been good, sales have been good. You guys are all doing a fantastic job, so we should be looking forward to continued good conditions for the rest of the year for sales. A couple things real quick. First is I want to congratulate our top teammates for the month of September. If you look at our top two agents, Frank and Peter, Peter first and Frank, great performance, and congratulations to everybody else. Super job. I want to spend some time now talking about a new product that we hope will help you in your trials and tribulations regarding home inspections. So let me just start by saying one of the benefits that we have with our Great East partners is that we have a group of people with mortgage, title, insurance, home warranty that, you know, that entire platform is dedicated to two things: helping you close more transactions and your buyers and sellers having a great quality experience in their real estate transaction. And Tom McDonough, who runs our home warranty program, some of you know Tom, he and I were talking, I don't know, a couple months ago. And we were talking about the fall through rate. And he asked, hey, how can we help? And so that then started a conversation about the development of a home warranty product that basically would become like a super home warranty. And what we have now is a warranty product called Protection Plus. And Protection Plus is a high-end warranty that covers, that has higher coverages for furnace, HVAC, plumbing, and all that. It has coverages per item that range anywhere between $2,500 to $5,000 per item. And very low deductible, only a $60 deductible per occurrence. And here's the other important thing to it. It has a $25,000 annual aggregate coverage, which means that up to $25,000 of things can go wrong in the house and it gets covered. And the retail price of it is $795. So a couple things about it. First is, there's no seller coverage with this. This is specifically designed to be put on the house to help combat or be introduced into the home inspection negotiation process. And I'll talk about that in just a second. It still does have typical warranty caveats, primarily being pre-existing conditions. So pre-existing conditions are simply, if it's broken, it's not covered. Fairly common sense. So the program is designed, all right, for you to be able to put on a listing like you ordinarily would, like you do now, many of you do, or it's designed to be introduced through the home inspection negotiation process. So what I mean by that is we get home inspection results back. It talks about maybe the functional obsolescence, of a particular working component of the property, furnace, hot water heater. Although the individual component hasn't broken down yet, but maybe it's got a functional life of 1 or 2 years or something like that. You know, sometimes those items get lumped into the home inspection and becomes part of the negotiation. So, for instance, if a buyer, as a result of the home inspection, said, hey, look, we want $5,000 worth of concessions, this would allow the seller to be able to come back and say, well, I won't give you $5,000, maybe I'll give you $2,500, but I'll give you this home warranty, which will give you an aggregate of $25,000 worth of coverage. Cost to the seller is $795, or we could take it off the top, right, which we have a standard policy on that, and we can talk about that further. And then all of a sudden the value exchange right between the buyer and seller is enhanced significantly, because the seller now is getting, the buyer is now getting, coverage for many working components of the property at much higher levels, and I think gives them a greater sense of security, which is really what the benefit of the home warranty is. The other part about this program, which I like, which was a suggestion came out of one of our breakfast meetings, after the second quarter, so in July or August, was that the buyer, if they want, they can extend the coverage for another year at a reduced dollar amount of $695. So the seller can provide it, at $795, okay, for 1 year, $25,000 to aggregate coverage. The buyer, if they want to, they can extend it on a payment plan if they want for year 2 and beyond if they want to at a reduced rate annually of $695. The seller could buy both 1 and 2 years if they wanted to, but the point of it is that this provides the buyer with long-term coverage, significant coverage, not modest coverage, but significant coverage for the working components of the house, thus reducing their risk. And I think fundamentally what happens in the home inspection is if the home inspection for the buyer is also about reducing their risk down the road, right? If I'm going to buy a house, what's my risk of certain components failing over the first year or two? And this does a lot to get ahead of that, provide people with the security, and do it in such a way where it's a quality product with very high limits. So I'm going to include a PowerPoint with today's insider news. I'm going to give you the form so you can see what the coverages are. I'm going to also give you Tom McDonough's contact information, and you'll see the actual hard product. The brochure will be out next week. And I think my thinking is we'll let this filter out into the offices, see what you guys think about it, and then we'll backfill it with some training and education based on what we think everyone's needs are. So this is, again, specifically designed to help you with the home inspection process. Higher levels of protection on your listing, so that when it goes through the home inspection process, if there's things that are marginal, they know that even though they haven't failed yet, and maybe there's an anticipation of them being functionally obsolescent, that it'll be covered down the road if it fails, or it becomes part of the inspection negotiation process, which allows the seller to provide some extra value add to make the buyer feel legitimately more secure in the home that they're purchasing. So I hope you find this useful. That's what we're here for. It's all about finding solutions and helping you guys close more business. Have a great October, and I'll see you around campus.